Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Fly212 here. Almost forgot my own fucking YouTube name. What a scrub, huh? It's Fly212 here. Haven't made a video in a while. Thought I'd just checking up on you. Thought I'd make a video here. Of course, this is Killing Floor 2. Absolutely love this game. This is a great game. It's so good, I'm actually thinking about buying it on the Xbox One X, but that's a whole other story. So, just wanted to make a video, give a little channel update, do a little random chat, talk about some things that are on my mind. Been a little busy lately, and got a new subscriber. So, shout out to the new subscriber who subscribed. I appreciate it. And been a little activity on the channel with some comments and stuff. So that always kind of makes me want to make more videos, you know, because the goal of this channel isn't to make money. I don't do this for a living. I've got a job, pretty good one. But the goal is to like start a community and maybe, you know, just put out my opinions and kind of a platform for me to rant and talk about things that I like and play games, because you know, YouTube is pretty cool still, although it used to be way cooler in terms of, like, it used to be just so open. I remember when YouTube just started when I was in college, like in terms of like it being big, like this is around 2008, 9. This is when YouTube was getting pretty popular, and you know, it was a lot more open back then, but it's still a really great platform for people just to be able to upload videos and anything, creative videos, gameplays, whatever, random videos. And video sharing and recording has become such an easy thing to do now in gaming with these with consoles and computers and all that stuff. That it's still really cool that we get to do this. This is I don't know if YouTube's going to be around as it is now, which is a completely free video. I mean, you know, my channel's not monetized, and I have some politically incorrect opinions, and you know, it would never become a monetized channel, but it is a free, fairly free platform in which you can upload things. And I wonder how long that's going to last, just because just the way entertainment's going, where everything is becoming monetized, and I've talked about this in the past, but I really do like YouTube. I know I have shit on like some YouTubers, but the platform itself is pretty great, and I hope it sticks around for a while. You know, it's been over a decade of it being fairly popular, and I hope it lasts at least. Oh my God, we're out of bullets. Wow, that was fast, I guess. Jesus. And yeah, I hope it lasts a little longer. But yeah, I want to put a channel update. I'll try to make some more videos. Try to be a little more consistent. Maybe I'll put out another video this weekend. I think I will. I don't know what I'll do, but I don't know if I'll play this. Maybe I'll play some other game. The Doom Let's Play. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever finish it. Because I've started the Let's Play for my own enjoyment. Not a Let's Play, but a playthrough of Doom on the, what is this? Multi-action? Huh?
You earned the money.
Fuck.
Now spend it.
Fuck is this? Shotgun? Looks like it.
Your armor's falling to pieces. Get it fixed.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Fuck. Oh my God. I don't want to fill this fucking thing up. But it got Xbox One X Enhanced, and I gotta be honest with you, with the Xbox One and the X Enhanced, it's a true 4K. It's truly 4K. The PS Pro, and I'm not trying to be a fanboy, and I'm not gonna sound like a console fanboy, because, I mean, if we're talking about graphics and you can afford it, PC is the way to go all day, every day. Although, I mean, I'll flat out say this, there is not a $500 PC that you can buy or build that will be able to run 4K gaming. It just doesn't exist. But if you can afford PCs, I mean, obviously a PC is the way to go. I don't want to build my own PC. I used to be into PC gaming, pretty heavily back in the like early mid 2000s, but I bought it, you know, and then I never kept up on it because I never wanted to take it apart, put a GPU in. I just didn't care. I find that really tedious. And but PC gaming in terms of graphics is the way to go, without a doubt. But the Xbox One X has thoroughly impressed. On a 4K monitor television, it is absolutely stunning. And you know, Doom is amazing on the Xbox One X in 4K. It's like it's like a different game. So I've been doing that, and so I don't know if I'm gonna play the Doom Let's Play on the channel. I may be getting God of War, maybe at the maybe in a couple weeks, maybe in May sometime. And if I get God of War, you know, I'll do a Let's Play. And that God of War is, of course, a PlayStation exclusive, one of the many great PlayStation exclusives. If I do that, I'll play God of War and do a Let's Play. But I probably won't do the Doom Let's Play, even though I guess I'm pretty far. You know, there's part of me that just wants to continue. And I might do it. I don't know. Never say never, but you know, I don't know. Well, hell, maybe I'll put out a video on Doom. Fuck, I don't know. Continue the Let's Play. But yeah, I've been kind of busy lately. You know, I've been watching the NBA playoffs. I'm a big basketball fan. Used to be an okay basketball player, like scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 5 or 6. I still play. I play in men's league, and I hurt my ankle this week. It sucks. Hurt my ankle, busted that shit up pretty raw. Some bruising, so probably a level 2 sprain if I'm honest. So I'm gonna be out for probably at least 3 weeks. I'm older, you know. I'm an old man now. No, I mean I say I'm old, but I'm younger than LeBron. Look at what that crazy motherfucker's doing. What a beast! Got newfound respect for LeBron. I've never been a bronzesexual, as they're called, Bron fanboy, bronzesexual. I never have been. I absolutely. He's not even as good as Kobe, in my opinion. I think Kobe was a better player, if I'm just honest with you. Kobe's 5-2 in the finals, and Kobe was a better scorer and a better defender. Kobe was an all-defensive NBA for 9 times. Him and Michael Jordan and Gary Payton are like the only players to ever do that. And he was a better defender than LeBron ever was, and he was a better scorer. So he's a better player, and he has more champions. So I always laugh at the bronzesexuals saying how great LeBron is. But I've got to be completely honest when I say this. I am thoroughly impressed with LeBron. They're not going to the finals this year. He's going to run out of gas, and they have no one else on that team. Kevin Love is a huge disappointment. I thought he was better than this, but he's just proven that you can have great stats on really bad teams and be kind of a scrub. And Kevin Love's not like an ultimate scrub. He's not like a scrub. But when he was averaging 27 and 10 in Minnesota, those couple years, that's what he was like averaging every year. Just kind of shows you that really didn't mean shit, because he has been. I mean, you want to talk like he needs to be at 20. He needs to be at 20 and 10 in the playoffs. He needs to be not. You know, he's rebounding the ball well, but he needs to be scoring, and he's not doing that. And LeBron is the only guy on that team that scores, and he's a lot like Westbrook. Westbrook has, and they got bounced today. Well, I guess it's yesterday, to be exact. But when it was like when Westbrook would go on the bench, the Thunder just had no offense, and even though they got Paul George, now George played well. He kind of had a bad game today in terms of shooting and field goal wise, but it's even more so with LeBron. LeBron is the only guy on the Cleveland Cavaliers that can score, and they really do miss Kyrie Irving. Goes to show you how good Kyrie was. But I think they're gonna win. I think LeBron. I think LeBron's. I think they're gonna win. Okay, I think they're gonna win the series, but it's gonna be at a cost. And Indiana has no fear. I mean, I could see Indiana winning too. I mean, they beat him up pretty bad. They benched LeBron. They had to. They have to give him rest. He's playing insane minutes at his age, and he played all 82 games in the regular season, and he's playing like 43 minutes a game in the playoffs. That's insane for someone who's 33 years old and a 15-year veteran. That's crazy. And he got popped today. He got an elbow, and it split him up, cut him pretty bad. He got right back in there, man. I'll never question LeBron's toughness after this year and this playoffs. He's really proven himself to me as a tough person. I always questioned his toughness, not just his mental toughness, because he had moments against Dallas in 2011, or was it 2012, and against Boston when he was with the Heat, where he just completely would vanish. He had 8 points in that game 4 of Dallas. So I always questioned in the finals. I always questioned his mental toughness, and his physical. Like I always thought, just his toughness in general. Like he was. I always thought that he was the difference between him and Kobe, and him and Michael, because Kobe's on Jordan's level in terms of mental toughness, in terms of being just able to overcome things and put his will. But I always thought LeBron was always a step down. But he kind of impressed me today. He had a really good game. They set him in the 4th, but he went right back out there after getting popped, bloodied up, and he played. And LeBron's doing this by himself. It's they. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, they have to at some point, they have to realize that they've got to get people around him. I don't know what's going to happen in the offseason. I could see it either way, honestly. I could see it, him staying or going, honestly. But I think he'll probably stay. That's my gut feeling. But they have got to get people around him. Kevin Love's a bum in terms of being considered a star. He's not playing like a star. He's certainly not a superstar, but he is very disappointing. He's rebounding well, but again, he's 6'10". I mean, he should rebound. Getting 10 or 12 rebounds a game at 6'10". When you're playing 35 minutes is like fucking. I mean, yeah, come on. You're 6'10", you should be getting rebounds, especially in today's NBA, in which big men are like a endangered species, true posts. But yeah, I don't know about. I think they're gonna win, but I see them getting pwned. I think they'll be playing Toronto. I think it's Toronto they'll be playing. I see him getting pwned pretty hard. The Raptors are really, really good, and I think they're. I think LeBron's. He's almost wearing down. He's almost. He needs to play in the post more. If I were him, but then again, they don't have. I mean, they don't have much on the perimeter other than him. I mean, he's kind of their. That was the thing when they had Kyrie. They had another perimeter scorer and a guy that was a constant threat that could create his own shot from the perimeter. And without that Kyrie, they've only got LeBron. And if they had a guy like that that could create his own shot, you know, they could put LeBron in the high post, which is what he used to do when he was with the Heat when they won their back-to-back. LeBron would post up, high post, even going low post, and he would just terrorize people. But he can't do that because they've got to have him handling the ball. And you know, he's walking a lot, not like traveling, but walking, just walking around a lot. He's tired. I can see it. His defense is, he's getting tired, and it's because he's old. I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, this is the. I think this is kind of the end of his prime. I just don't. I think he can be great in the regular season still, but he's not going to be able to do this in the postseason. I think he's wearing down. He's played so many minutes. It's amazing how many minutes he's played. It's like he's among the most ever in the NBA in minutes played. And when you're asking someone to play the way he does, even though he's a physical specimen and an incredible athlete and a great, you know, a great player, he's playing that way on the perimeter, playing as a point guard at his age and his build, his weight, because he's 245, 250 pounds, and that's hard to do. You know, it's really hard to do. It's really hard to do that, and you know, they've got to figure that one out. And I think he'll stay. I actually do think he's going to stay, but they're getting bounced pretty hard by Toronto. I think Toronto's going to beat the shit out of them. I just don't think LeBron has any money. He doesn't have anything else to give. I look at him, and I looked at him today, and he looked tired in the third quarter. And
I'm about to shut the pod.
oh, dude, I fucked up. But yeah, you know, Westbrook played real well today. He gave it his all, man. He's my favorite NBA player. If I'm honest, like I got a lot of NBA guys I like to watch, but Westbrook for me. If you said, you know, you got to pay to go see someone, I'm gonna pay to see Russell Westbrook. And he's the closest thing this league has to the mentality of Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or an Allen Iverson, in which they leave that you will get your money's worth every time you see these guys. And he just didn't give up. He played really well today. The team did not play well. Paul George struggled from the field. Melo was. I think Carmelo Anthony's done. He used to be a great player, particularly an incredible scorer. But I think Melo's done. I just don't think he's not right. There's something going on there. He looks like he's lost a step. Honestly, he just didn't. He doesn't look like the old Melo that could explode and still get around people. And you know, his defense is a liability for teams. He doesn't play great defense, and you know, they were using him. Utah was running the pick and roll with him and getting what's his name? Is it Miller? Millsap? I don't know. The rookie for Utah that's real good. He had a huge game tonight. And they would get him on ISOs on Melo with the pick because they would switch. And he was just killing them. And you know, Melo's not. He's never been a good defensive player, but he's been able to always lock in. He's been when Melo was good and still a physically gifted athlete, he could lock onto people. He's never been a good defensive player because he's never really been a good help side defensive player, and he's never really liked to play the best player on the opposing team, but he could lock down people. He used to lock down people in Denver, and he did it with the Knicks, but he can't even do that anymore because he's just diminished physically. And it's kind of sad to watch because I've always liked Carmelo. He's a bit of a head case, but you know, someone who's scored that many points, and you know, he's like one of only 6 or 7 players in the NBA to score over 25,000, rebound over 5,000, assist over 3. Like he's done things that most other NBA players have never, even great players have never done. You know, he's a Hall of Famer, all that stuff, and it's just kind of sad to see him go this way. It's hard to watch, but he's done. I just don't. I don't see any way they get him back. I just don't. I just don't see Oklahoma bringing him back. I think they'll release him, and I don't really think he's gonna be able to be picked up by anyone in the NBA. I don't think there's a lot of players or teams that want to take a risk on him because he's getting older, and yeah, he's a liability on defense. He was really exposed defensively in this playoffs with a high pick and roll, and they'd get that rookie on Utah against him in an ISO, and he would just take him right to the hoop. He could do whatever he wanted. And you know, the way the game is moving in the pros is it's so perimeter based, so open that one-on-one defense, lockdown defenders are really gonna have to be at a premium. That's why someone like Kawhi Leonard is so. That's why Kawhi Leonard, you know, he'll have no problem. There'll be people wanting him because I think Leonard's going to request a trade pretty soon. He's not a Popovich guy. He doesn't buy into the cult of Popovich, and I think he's done with that organization. And so I think he'll request a trade. That's my gut feeling. Maybe not. I don't know. But he's a lockdown defender. He's a great defender. And because, again, like I said, the game's so perimeter-based, open-based, where it used to not be like that. Even when I was, you know, a young man, a lot of people still consider me a young man, but I mean even in my teens and 20s, the game still had post players. It doesn't anymore. The last 4 or 5 years, it's completely moved to a real open-based type of play style where you just have guys. You know, you've basically got four guards, 4 perimeter players out. Every team just runs basically. Their power forward is a stretch 4, and they've even got stretch 5s now. And you got 6'11", 7-foot guys launching threes. So, I truly do not see. I don't see it. Ooh, you like that? I don't see it. I don't see it going. I just don't see Melo. I don't see Melo transitioning to be able to guard guys on the perimeter. The game's too guard friendly, and plus the defensive rules. I might do a video on the defensive rules of the NBA and how the rules enabled since 2006 have kind of impacted defensive players, where you can't hand check and you can't do certain things. Like if you could hand check in the league, I think Melo would actually still be viable, honestly, because he could hand check a dude on the perimeter, and you know, but it's become such a foot speed type of league, and Melo just doesn't have the foot speed anymore to keep up with guys. It was kind of tough to watch, but Westbrook was great. He is so good. He's such a great player. But you know, he's gonna have to change a little bit to win a championship. He's gonna have to he's gonna have to learn to play a true point guard a little more, I think, to win a championship. And they're going to have to get someone else in there that's really good on the perimeter. But, well, I mean, if West, I've always said that the West is so great. Um, it's so much better in the East still. If Westbrook, if that if that Oklahoma team was in the East, they would totally blow people away. I mean, that's another reason why I don't think LeBron will ever go to the West, is because he knows he won't make it. He's been in the East his whole career. That's why he's been able to go to all those NBA finals, because the East is pretty weak. And like if that OKC team was in the East, they'd be a top 2 or 3 team, and I think they would make it to the finals, honestly. But in the West, it's a completely different ball game. Literally, it's almost a completely different ball game in the West. I'm gonna go get a drink. Excuse me. I'll be right back. All right. So yeah, no, I don't want to kick any players, man. We can. He left. Oh, it's just us, huh? All right. But yeah, but yeah, LeBron did impress me though today. He's hanging in there, man. He's their only hope there. Um, I think he'll stay in Cleveland though. But yeah, they're gonna get. I think they're gonna win. I think he's gonna pull it out. I think they're gonna win tomorrow. But it's gonna be real tough. But I could see Indiana popping them. Indiana's a better team. I mean, overall, Indiana, Cleveland just has LeBron. I mean, but he's put up some fucking gaudy numbers, and he's needed every one of them too. None of that is stat padding at all. They need another ball handler. I mean, clearly they need another dude that can make his own shot and can, score. Because I think if they had that, they could put LeBron in the high post like the Heat did when they won their back-to-back. But he can't really. Like I've heard some people go, well, he needs to play in the post. I'm like, dude, they can't. He can't. No one else can bring up the ball and create their own shot. They need him on the perimeter. It is what it is. So. But I'm hoping he'll. I'm kind of rooting for the Cavs. Because LeBron's such a solo act in this playoffs. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I'm kind of rooting for him because he's clearly the only good player on that team. He's not good. He's great. He's still one of the best players in the NBA. I don't think he's the best player in the NBA though, but he's one of the best. He's still like top 3 or 4. He's just wearing down. He's just wearing down. He's wearing down. It's flat out. He's not gonna be able to make it. Like if they keep oh, I don't have enough, do I? God damn it. Fucking gay. Gay shit. Ah, fuck it. It's all we'll spend. We'll be alright. Yeah, they don't have enough. It's basically the LeBron show. And as I said, Kevin Love has disappointed me greatly.
Last chance.
He is not that good. I mean, he's a good rebounder. That's about it. He does that really well. But he averaged 26 points 1 year. 26, 27 points for Minnesota. People were thinking he was like an MVP. It's like, nah, that's good. That was a joke, huh? Slow-mo Rambo. He's been nowhere. He's rebounded real well, but I mean that's again 6'10". You should 6'10" in this era of in the NBA. You should rebound real well. Jesus Christ. There's no hard hitting power forwards like there were, even 10 years ago. Let alone, you know what I mean? When you had guys like power forwards like oh god damn. Ooh, that's sick. When you had power forwards like Kevin Garnett and fucking Karl Malone or whatever, real power forwards. I mean, yeah, he should be rebounding all the time. He just hasn't scored, and it's oh, dude, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is gay. We need more people in here. No one's playing this game anymore. That's sad. Yeah, we're dead. Try to get out in the open. We need... Oh, we got one guy joining. He's not doing anything. I'm doing all the work. So yeah, I don't know. I think Golden State will come out of the West. Although Houston's, I mean, basically this is the year to pop both the Cavaliers and the Golden State. I mean, if you're Houston and Toronto or Philly even, I mean, this is the year to do it because both those teams I think are weaker than they've been. Because I think Steph Curry, I think they will not. I mean, he better play because I think the Pelicans are not. The Pelicans are pretty good. They're not. They're not they're not. They're pretty good. That's a pretty good little team. So, yeah, they'll need to play better. I think he'll have to play. I don't know if they can beat the Pelicans without Steph Curry. Anthony Davis is such a beast. I don't think they can. I don't know if they can beat him without Steph Curry. It'll be close. It'll be real close without Curry. That's a Game 7 series without Curry. That's a 7-game series without Steph Curry. What is this fucking retard doing? What are you doing, you faggot? Look at this shit. Wake up. Fucking scumbag. What are you doing? What's this fucking scumbag's problem? Just sitting back there like a fucking retard? Fucking idiot. Yeah, so, that's what I've been doing. Watching the NBA, doing other stuff. And, when I've been playing games, mostly been on the Xbox. Well, I'll try to play some more PlayStation games. PlayStation's got so many great exclusives. Xbox has dick. But the Xbox One X is the PlayStation Pro, so you want 4K gaming, and you don't want to spend $1,000. I'm not gonna build my own PC. I have friends that are like, build a PC. I'm like, can I get a PC for like $600-700 that can do all 4K and everything? They're like, probably no, but you could build it for that much. I'm like, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not a nerd. I don't care. It's not that big a deal. That's why I play consoles, man. They're easy. Just plug and play. It's easy. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and yeah, channel. Try to do more videos here. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, YouTube. I hope you like basketball. If you're watching the NBA playoffs. Pretty fun. Pretty good basketball. You're getting you got some ballsy performances this first round with LeBron and Westbrook and Anthony Davis. All those guys played pretty good.
Go find a medic.
So, anyway, yeah, that's a Fly 2 and 2 signing out, and I'll check you later, YouTube. All right, have a good one. Take it easy.